Mastering AWS Step Functions, a deep dive into serverless workflow orchestration. This podcast is brought to you by Business Compass LLC. We are an Amazon Web Services advanced consulting partner. We build and migrate workloads to Amazon Cloud. Our website is businesscompassllc.com. Our phone number is 973-638-2228. Our email address is contact@businesscompassllc.us. Introduction. AWS Step Functions provides a powerful way to coordinate and manage your applications using serverless workflows. By offering a visual interface to orchestrate services and automate business processes, AWS Step Functions simplify the development of complex workflows. This podcast will explore the various aspects of AWS Step Functions, including building visual workflows, integrating with other AWS services, initiating workflows, real-world applications, task components, workflow types, error handling, and example use cases. AWS Step Functions, building visual serverless workflows. AWS Step Functions allow developers to create workflows visually using state machines. These state machines consist of a series of steps that can be simple or complex. Each step can perform specific tasks, such as invoking AWS Lambda functions, passing data, making decisions, or waiting for some time. The visual interface makes designing, debugging, and monitoring workflows easy, ensuring all components work together seamlessly. Key features: visual workflow design, drag-and-drop interface for creating workflows. State machines, define steps and transitions in your workflow. Execution management, start, stop, and monitor workflow executions. Built-in error handling, automatically handle errors and retries. Step functions integrations, flexible connectivity with AWS services. AWS Step Functions integrates with various AWS services, enabling flexible and powerful workflows. These integrations allow you to trigger actions and pass data between services seamlessly. Key integrations: AWS Lambda, runs serverless functions as part of your workflow. Amazon S3, store and retrieve data. Amazon DynamoDB, interact with NoSQL databases. AWS Batch, run batch computing jobs. Amazon SNS and SQS, manage notifications and message queues. Workflow triggers, multiple ways to initiate step functions. Workflows in AWS Step Functions can be initiated in various ways, offering flexibility for different use cases. Trigger methods. API Gateway, trigger workflows via HTTP requests. AWS SDK, start workflows programmatically using AWS SDKs. Event Bridge, respond to events from AWS services. CloudWatch events, schedule workflows based on time-based events. Sample projects, real-world applications of step functions. AWS Step Functions are used in numerous real-world applications to automate and streamline processes. Examples: data processing pipelines, orchestrate ETL processes involving multiple services. Microservices coordination, manage interactions between microservices. E-commerce transactions, handle order processing and inventory management. DevOps automation, automate deployment and monitoring tasks. Step Functions tasks, components of a workflow. Tasks are the building blocks of a Step Functions workflow, each representing a single unit of work. Common task types: Lambda tasks, invoke AWS Lambda functions. Activity tasks, assign tasks to workers. Service integrations, connect to other AWS services. Pass tasks, pass data to the next step without any action. Wait tasks, introduce delays in the workflow. Choice tasks, implement branching logic based on conditions. Standard versus express workflows, features and selection criteria. AWS Step Functions offer two types of workflows, standard and express, each suited for different use cases. Standard workflows. Use cases, long-running processes with durable state and exact once workflow execution. Execution time, up to 1 year. Pricing, based on the number of state transitions. Express workflows. Use cases, high-frequency, short-duration workflows. Execution time, up to 5 minutes. Pricing, based on the number of requests and duration of execution. Express workflows, synchronous versus asynchronous. Express workflows can be executed in synchronous or asynchronous modes, providing flexibility in managing workflows. Synchronous execution mode waits for the workflow to complete before returning a response. Use cases, real-time processing and immediate feedback. Asynchronous execution mode initiates the workflow and returns immediately. Use cases, background tasks and processes that do not require immediate results. Error handling, maintaining reliable step functions operations. Error handling is crucial for maintaining the reliability of workflows. AWS Step Functions provide built-in mechanisms to handle errors and retries, ensuring that workflows can recover from failures. Error handling strategies. Retries. Automatically retry failed steps based on specified conditions. Catch. Define fallback steps to execute in case of errors. Timeouts. Set time limits for each step to prevent indefinite waits. Task heartbeats. Monitor task progress and detect failures early. Solution architecture. Example use cases of step functions. AWS Step Functions can be used in various solution architectures to solve complex problems. Example use cases. Data lake ingestion. Automate data ingestion from multiple sources into a data lake. Order processing system. Coordinate order validation, payment processing, and shipment. Machine learning pipeline. Orchestrate data pre-processing, model training, and deployment. Conclusion. AWS Step Functions provides a robust and flexible way to orchestrate serverless workflows. They integrate seamlessly with various AWS services and offer powerful error handling capabilities. Whether you're building data processing pipelines, coordinating microservices, or automating DevOps tasks, Step Functions can simplify and streamline your workflows. Thank you for listening to our podcast. Please share this podcast, visit our website and follow our social media links.